What is going on? RuneScape.com. It's your boy, John McGear. It's back with another episode since I've been MIA. This is kind of the update video of where everything's at, where I've been doing, what I'm doing, what changes I'm going to try to make or whatever, and kind of how everything's going. So with that, thank you very much, and please subscribe. Let's hop into it. So far, we are at 760 accounts. If you guys doubt that, I made a drum and bass mix showing me logging in and trading on all of them, doing my trades, to prove that the accounts are real. I have 100 accounts that are waiting to splash because I did make more accounts working on my course. Link down below that is completed now if you're interested in learning how to scale to 760. Save you a lot of time. That's where the value is. $99, big price tag, I understand, but it saves you a hell of a lot of time. So link down below if you're interested in that. You want to make 200 mil a week in 5 hours. So 100 of them are waiting to splash. 90 are done with Tutorial Island. So, you know, there's that. 280 with the settings segment done, which means they got their names picked out and they got their settings set. They're starting Tutorial Island. Then I have 1 to 2,000 created waiting to be started. So I just still periodically create accounts. It's like the easiest part of this the system. So I just periodically create accounts here and there, and they just add up over time. So how much revenue I'm sitting at? I'm chilling at like 150. Maybe I should just show you guys the. Let's show you. I'll pop it up. So we got about 340 here. It's going pretty good. My first month was like 40 bucks, then or like 20 bucks, 25 bucks, something like that. And then it was 150, then it's $166. And then next month's kind of slowed down because I've kind of slowed down, trying to like reposition myself and pivot. Because like if I let's go like watch time, views, you know, my period. What's the top content in this period? Looking at this, I gotta reestablish myself, figure out what's doing the best, just make different moves, whatever, you know. I have a bunch of data on what was performing the best, and now we know, you know, this stuff, my flipping tier lists, even the drum and bass, just a bunch of different stuff I need to try doing, and I need to just reconfigure everything. That's kind of what, you know, that's where I'm at. So if you guys like the forecast, I think the free-to-play forecast, like seeing how items did and stuff like that, I don't know, give me your ideas down below of different types of content you want to be in between the filler and stuff. Always looking for more feedback there. So revenue, I'm doing like 150 bucks in ads, which is way off mark. I need about $4 grand a month to cover all of my expenses comfortably, to be able to like dedicate more time to Road to Max Plat. So that, and then course sales, I'm actually doing pretty good. They're doing more. I'm doing more per month with course sales than I will be doing with revenue. So it is a really good business model. I do recommend people do it if you're looking to start a business. I'm not saying like RuneScape, but courses in general. I think it's really good. Learn something, get good at it, then teach people how to do it. The marketing has never been easier for YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, all these different platforms that you can promote yourself, whatever. So I will be scaling that out to 19 other channels, trying to 20x my gains, because if I do just what I'm doing now on 20 channels, I think I will be making a good amount of money. So yeah, so that's where we're at revenue wise. By September, hopefully we got enough, and then I can start just, you know, the big brain is to get these businesses going. Get this business going, hire out, you know, like hire out like an editor, hire out everybody, so that like once the business is self-sustaining and I have employees, I'll just fucking do nothing but Road to Max Plat. That's the big brain 500 IQ. So what's working right now? Like what am I trading that's making me the money? Okay, so we got Pure Essence, which is 200 to 600 mil buys a week, and I'm about selling about half of that. Mine runes is essentially the same. The thing is like I have a lot less accounts on. I know my runes look worse here. It's about the same rate. Maybe that's a little bit off. I think it's okay. So I know I put 40 to 80 mil here because it seems it's like half, but mine runes sell a lot faster than the Pure Essence does. And this seems like less, like it's not doing as well, but I have a lot less accounts on the Mine Runes than I do for Pure Essence. Like I have a lot of accounts on Pure Essence. And I would say it's more towards the 600 mil. I just wanted to have a range there so that people don't just get this expectation to like copy me and then get the immediate same results as me. Because some people report that they don't get a lot of sales, but some people report that they're killing it. You know what I mean? It's just, it comes to roll the dice when it comes to these items. So Ellie's, I don't have a lot of accounts on them. But they're doing like 500k to 2 mil a week buying and selling. They are performing stronger than Mine Runes and Pure Essence put together. So when I do start to scale again, I will be just slotting into those for my next set of items. My other experiments, I have mixed results. Feathers are doing okay. I think those are worth going for. They're probably easier to get into than Mine Runes because they're cheaper. 2 each, sell for 3, or the bulkers and stuff like that. I have like a set of 20 accounts that are just doing like 60 items at random. So I'm like doing like steel nails, steel items, bronze items, iron items, mithril items, just random shit. And we got a lot of mixed results, and that might be some decent content to talk to you guys about, like the results from that. They're doing not as bad as I thought they were going to be doing. And there's some particular items in there that do seem to be performing that don't, that seem like to me that don't make any sense to be performing as well as they are. So that's where we're at with that's what's working right now. So the lessons I've learned up to this point is that I'm not 100% sure we can kill this method, because my main theory around that is, okay, free to play is small, you can scale large. Bots, my big theory is that like the botters, like we are getting false banned like crazy, but Jagex is going crazy banning bots, and free to play bots seems to be the ones that they are the least nice to. So they just freaking, I'm sure they're just butchering them all day, every single day. So it's just like there's not a lot of people trading those items. You know what I mean? Like the bots try to come in and they try to trade it, but they can't flip those items that good because they're coming in and they're leaving as soon as they get, like, you know what I mean? They're going away. So like, I don't know, because like I've sold courses, I've taught people how to do this. I've been, you know, people have been reaching out to me more and more, 10s, 20s, 30s, people now saying they have 100 plus accounts, and yet my meth, like I'm still rolling in the dough. You know what I'm saying? I mean, like there's items for everybody, especially when free to play does tap out eventually, maybe depending. I don't see it getting tapped out ever because RuneScape is in its interest. I don't think the player base is gonna go down. So if the player base goes up, then the initial, you know, it brings up the cost. It brings up how much cost of these items are needed. Because like, think about what the most traded items are, like Pure Essence and the LED runes. Those are like your oil, your crude oil of the market, and they're like your distillate products, you know, from crude oil. You know, you have your like your methanol, you got your gasoline, you got your diesel, you got your ethanol, you got all these different sub products from the Pure Essence that pretty much are like the fuel of RuneScape, among you know, all those other items and stuff like that. I just don't think this method can really die. I do think I'll be able to scale to 10k per week, because if I'm doing 760 in 5 hours, just kind of chilling, getting to 10k a week, with my big brain strategy, you know, assuming ideal situation, I have, you know, my business takes off, I have employees, whatever, I can invest all my time into it. You know, I can put some 5 to 8 hour days into just doing nothing but that. I feel like I'll be able to do it again. The other thing I've learned is that labor costs influence profit a lot more than the sales do. Like you get, like, there's this thing where you get super tied up into the money. Like, you know, I want to make 1 mil per day, 10 mil per day, per day. But really when it comes down to it, it's like, how fast can you get something done? How fast can you get it done? And if that, how fast you get it done, for like the speed is king, like speed, quickness, you know what I mean? If you just reduce labor costs as low as possible, then it doesn't matter if you're only making like 5k an account. If you're only spending like 5 seconds or 3 seconds on an account, then 5k is like insanely scalable, because that's the power of free to play. Is it just ultimately comes down to infinite scale because you're not cost gated with membership fees. You know what I'm saying? So there's that. And then, you know, trying to run a business with kids is a lot more difficult than I thought it was going to be. I thought when I quit my job and have all this free time, but you know, you got to be a parent first. You know what I'm saying? So there's been an adjustment period. So my plan going forward is I still only have really till September to start making $4 grand a month. 1 to 3 pieces of content per week. Ideally, I'd like to do 7, but if I'm going to scale this out at all, I'll probably have to slow down the posting on the main channel, which is why you guys have seen a lot less come out. I don't know if I'll be able to do, like, I'm looking to try to do educational tier list, stuff like that, market watches, stuff like that. Comment down below what you want to see from me. Things that you know would be some decent pieces. Answering questions would be good. Stuff like that. But to scale out to other 19 channels, I'll need to reduce posting on this channel. Oh, when I say 1 to 3 pieces of content, I mean long form. I'm looking to try to still hit up like at least 1 short a day or something like that. I don't know. So scale out to the other 19 channels, course plus monetization. So I need to, you know, now that I've kind of gone through this and I've gotten monetized and I know what kind of works and what kind of doesn't, I got my other 19 channels. I got them picked out. I'll just kind of like show you. I'll just quickly scroll through what they are. So you guys can see that in case anybody's interested. So we got like my main channel, we got YouTube tips, we got business. I just made a business one. I refactored all these: 7 Days to Die, Bible reading, Christian commentary, Yu-Gi-Oh, music, like AI and stuff development, stuff like that. Unfiltered, which is going to be opinions, me ranting about shit. Fitness, devlogs is like, cause like I'm developing games now. Part of it, like I can explain that out later, but that's a whole nother conversation. So devlogs. AI stuff. I use a lot of AI tech. I'm constantly looking through AI, whatever. So this is where I'm going to be talking about AI and whatever. Then relationships, since I've been in a long-term relationship for 8 years, 2 kids, whatever, you know, very successful there. And I feel like I can speak a lot about it. Our relationship is really good, etc. Sorry. Finance, pretty good with my finances to get to this point, obviously, hopefully. Productivity, StarCraft Root War, prepping, and then bushcraft, because I really like bushcraft. I really like prepping. All these are pretty much all of my spirit, everything I'm interested in. I just kind of threw out and put into channels to then start putting content out and then teaching courses in pertaining to these things. You know, shout out O7.gg. This tool is really good. I'm gonna have a video pertaining to this specifically coming later, how to use this effectively. Because I did come up with some strategies to use this a lot more effectively, use scanners effectively. Anyway, all right, back on track. So, also too, then we're doing resale to try to fill the gaps right now, like selling stuff that we have laying around. Plus, we're like sourcing product and reselling. Because short term, we can get that up and going to 4K a month before the course business probably really takes off. Boom. Then I want to scale up the accounts that are operating, but it's tough to find time. Like I should just get off my ass and get those 100 accounts splashed out. You know, I got other towers. I could set up some headless setups and then have them all splashed. Just, I'm afraid of having too many accounts active on one IP, but whatever. You never know. Just shoot my shot, right? Anyway, so that's my plan going forward. So support the channel any way you can, please. You know, help me out. You know, subscribe, become a member. You know, $5 a month, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Check out the course, buy O7.gg's market tool. You know, he's my sponsor or whatever. And, you know, I got a cut of that. It's a good tool, help you make money. Thank you guys for watching. Hopefully more comes soon. Peace out.